Welcome to your yoga practice. Today we're going to do several different things, and it's all about what you can do when you're not practicing yoga. Mobility, it really does matter. We're going to do some movements that start in our upper body to give more motion to your neck. We'll move down through your trunk and finally end with some movements that will open up both the front and back of your lower body and hips. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Come on, let's get seated and get started. Hands are on your thighs, your feet are hip width apart, your shoulders are down and back. Let's take 2 breaths here and just be here and be present. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. Let's drop our head towards our right shoulder, bringing it up. Drop our head toward our shoulder, and this time the left arm reaches over. Bring it back. Repeat one more time. Up and over. And back down. Now the opposite ear is over. You're doing a great job. And up. Let's bring the right arm up and overhead. Elbow towards the back wall. And bring it down one more time, up and over. Crawling down on that floor to play Legos with my grandson took a little bit of negotiating. Arms out, rotate right. But you know the good thing? I was able to do it because of my practice. So much of aging abilities is based on our daily habits. Arms out, we're going the opposite direction on your exhale. And bring it back. One more time. Bring it back. Arms reach up overhead. Raise your gaze towards the ceiling. And now sweep your arms down. Let's reach behind your chair and hold. One more breath here before we repeat that reach up overhead. Let's start to swing those arms up overhead. Look up. Coming down, fingertips pointing to the back wall. Hold it there, one more breath. Nice, bring yourself up. Let's open up those legs slightly. I'll turn sideways so you have a better view of what I'm doing. This shoulder is going to reach towards the opposite knee. And now this hand reaches toward the outside of the ankle. We're just breathing and enjoying this movement. You've got 2 more breaths here. Bringing yourself upright, this shoulder is going to reach towards the opposite foot now. And that right hand is reaching outside the left foot. Beautiful job. Bring yourself back upright. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, bring your arms down. We're going to repeat shoulder to opposite foot, just giving more movement capacity in your torso. So this shoulder is reaching down, this hand reaching towards the outside of the foot. We're breathing here. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Come back upright. This shoulder towards the opposite foot. Reach. And make sure you're just breathing nice and even. We don't need to be concerned with if we're breathing in when we should. Come back upright. And I'm going to move my chair back slightly. Let's start with your right foot. I'm going to drop my left knee outside my chair. Come up on the outside of your foot. The knee goes out to the side. And now roll to the inside of your foot. Your knee is a windshield wiper. Roll out and in. Roll out and in one more time. Out and in. Bring your feet back in front of your torso, hip width apart, forward fold, sliding down your legs. Stopping at your body's stopping point. Let's take a couple of breaths here. And bring yourself upright. I'm going to scooch to the opposite side of my chair. My right knee is pointed towards the floor. You can hold on to the side of your chair for added stability. Come up on the outside edge of your foot. And now roll to the inside. We've got that windshield wiper movement happening. Lots of motion in your hips. Gives you more confidence in how you move through your day. Twice more each direction. And finish out on that inside edge of that foot. Very nice. Bring your feet back. In line with your hips, let's do a forward fold. Sliding down. And this time, would you trace the shape of a rainbow on the floor as your nose moves side to side? Such a calming movement, any kind of rhythmic movement. Really helps our body relax. Bring yourself upright. I'm going to sit slightly forward in my chair. You have 2 options with your hands. Holding on to the sides of your chair, or you can cross your hands over your shoulders. This is a little more challenging. We are going to do 6 lean backs. This is what it looks like. Bring your belly button in gently towards your backbone, and as you exhale, you, with a straight back, go and contact the back of your seat. Let's do this together 6 times. Breathe in. Exhale, tap, then back upright. Exhale, and up. Exhale, and up. Just gently tapping that chair back with your back. We have 2 more. And up. Let's go back. And up. I'm going to move my chair facing you. Let's scooch back slightly and make sure that this hip is moving well. Holding onto the side of your chair, body tall, extend your right leg out in front and trace some small circles. Stop and go the opposite direction. Developing some added strength in that upper leg. Lower that leg. Pause for a moment. Opposite side is coming up, so extend the left leg. Little circles. Opposite direction. Beautiful. Bring that leg in. Let's find that forward fold again. Hinging forward from your hips. Placing your hands, reaching towards the floor or in contact with the floor, and just breathe. If the back of your legs feels tight, imagine your breath warming those muscles and allowing them to relax even more. Almost done with this move. 2 more breaths. So as we are lengthened here in front, let's just enjoy that length we're creating. And you're breathing. If your back feels tight or the back of your legs, imagine each breath is just warming those muscles, letting them lengthen even more. Beautiful. Let's come upright. Reach straight up in front and bring those thumbs towards the back wall, looking up. That feels so good on the front body. And bring your arms back down. I'm going to turn my chair to the side once more to show this move. This is our final move to really enable our hip to move well. Imagine your chair is in the middle of a giant clock face on the floor. 12 o'clock is here. 6 o'clock is here on the floor. 3 o'clock is here. 9 o'clock is there. We are going to step and bring your leg back to each number on the clock face, either tapping or hovering over that number. So I'm going slightly to the right in my chair. You can hold on to the sides for added stability. And now let's reach that foot forward for 12. Is your body nice and upright? Pull that foot back and reach out to 1. Bring it back in. Reach out to number 2. And back out to number 3. And back to number 4. And back. This is where it really helps if you're climbing trees. 5. And back. Stepping directly back. Allow your knee to make its way towards the floor, holding onto the chair on the opposite side. Let's enjoy that sensation of movement in the front of that hip. 2 breaths. All right, let's bring that foot in. I'm turning my chair so I can do the same thing on the opposite side. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. Starting at 12. And back. 11. You can tap or hover. And back. 10. And back. Straight out to 9. Back slightly for 8. Back even more for 7. Straight back for 6. Knee is pointing towards the floor. Sitting forward slightly in your hips. And just enjoy this. Great opener for your hips. 2 more breaths here. And bring that foot back. Let's turn my chair so I can see you once more. It's time to visit the body from the top side down once more. So we are tracing some circles with our shoulders, our hips remain where they are. At the front, let's go the other way. Should feel really nice on your back at this point. 2 more. Stopping in the front, come upright and pause for a moment. We're going to rotate to the right first. So let's take both hands outside the hips and turn your gaze towards the side wall. We're breathing here. Nice. Bring yourself back to center. And place your hands outside the opposite hip. Turn your gaze to the opposite wall. Enjoying this final twist for your spine. Bring yourself back to center. And let's drop your chin towards your chest. Breathing here. Nice. Let's lift our forehead towards the sky. Looking up if you can. Breathing. Bring your head back to center. I'm going to drop my right ear towards the shoulder. Extend your left arm out. And just allow your right hand to sit on top of your head. Release your head, lower the arm. Now we're going to the opposite side. So drop your left ear, extend the right arm, and place your left hand on your head. Release your hand from your head. Head comes back to center. Right arm drops. Let's take 3 closing breaths. Hands come down in front of your body with palms leading the way. And now focus on your neck. Are you noticing that it feels a little warmer and perhaps moving better? As we press our hands down in our exhale, how are your shoulders and your mid-back? Breathing in, draw your attention to your low back and into your tush. Are you noticing that maybe any little aches or pains are gone? Bring your hands to heart center. We have moved everything that needs to be moved to keep you moving freely and confidently in your days. If you enjoyed this practice, please subscribe. Tell your friends all about it. It helps us grow the channel. Namaste. I look forward to seeing you again soon.